So the big question today is, what does it mean to be selfish? When you hear the word selfish, what does it mean to you? Are you a kind of person that's all about you? Other people don't matter. Everything's about you. When you are good, every other people can go and buy. Or are you a person that think and strive to be a better you, that do everything in your power, being selfish in this instance that you are building yourself, hoping with the intention that after building yourself, you will use this knowledge, this amount of wealth you have cultivated over the years, this wisdom that you have enhanced yourself upon to now build other people. That is why I say, what does it mean to you, for you to be selfish? Because when we hear the word selfish, selfish can mean different things on different instances. Selfish can be someone that is so greedy that don't think about any other person, that just want to take everything, eat everything, acquire all the lands, and buy people just to accumulate the wealth, just to get everything. He don't care about other people. He just about himself. Any other person can buy. And again, being selfish also means when you are thinking about yourself, putting yourself first, praising yourself, trying to love yourself first. Because at the end of the day, when you go on a flight, they will tell you that no matter what, no matter the turbulence, no matter how bad it is on the flight, that you should put your vest first. You should go for your mask first before now you can reach out to take care of your own beloved child. That is to tell you that at that moment, they are advising you to be selfish, to put yourself first. So it depends on you. What is the meaning of being selfish to you? How is it that you can be identify or define or explain what is the meaning of your own selfishness? Are you being self-centered? Like I said, you want to buy everybody, for you to be the king, for you to rule. You don't want any other person to strive. Or you someone that want to take care of yourself first, and when you do, you have the intention of helping other people. So what is for you being selfish? For me, I am selfish. I have decided to be selfish. I have decided to be selfish on the positive side of being selfish, because I know that when I am good, when I have happiness inside me, it's only when I am very, very good academically, financially, spiritually, mentally, when I have this stability in life, is when I can give people maximum support. That is when I can give people maximum help. That is when I can be able to reach out to people, to empower them. Because first of all, remember, I was selfish. I have been selfish. I have empowered myself to the extent that I can empower other people. I have acquired knowledge enough that I can now impart this knowledge on other people. So the question still remains, what is for you being selfish? How selfish are you? Are you being selfish on the wrong side of life? Or are you being selfish trying to protect people that matters to you? Are you being selfish trying to protect your family? Are you being selfish trying to defend your legacy? Are you being selfish trying to defend the legacy of your forefathers? Are you being selfish trying to preserve those African values and heritage that you got from your forefathers? Or are you a very selfish, stupid person that just wants to take from people, to impoverish the people, and to make sure the people doesn't exist, to make sure the people feel like animals, to make sure the other people feel like slaves, to be the only king in the community? How are you selfish? What kind of selfless service do you render to the people? These are things that you're supposed to think about before you go to church and pray to God and say you're going to heaven tomorrow, which is not going to happen, because there is no heaven. You're not going anywhere, because the fundamentals of life you have rejected. You have the principles of life. You have neglected the things you're supposed to do, and you are hoping and praying to God because you give one offering and tithe tomorrow. You think that that will bring you to God. That cannot bring you to God. You have to be selfish in a positive manner. Be selfish in a positive way, so that with that your selfishness, you will know when it's time to help people. You will know that this wealth that God gives to you, that this wisdom that God gives to you, is not only for you. You acquire this wisdom because you were thinking about yourself, how to build yourself. Now that you have had this wisdom, is it not time for you to impart this wisdom, to share this wisdom on other people? That is the other side of being selfish. When you think about yourself, how can you build for you to use whatever you build to help other people? I might be wrong, like I said. I am not a motivational speaker. I am not someone that knows it all. That is why the comment section is open for you to comment. How are you selfish? What is your own definition of selfish? There might be some other words like being self-centered, like other English words that you can use for the same sentence of being selfish. What is your own definition of being selfish? How selfish are you? Are you selfish in a bad side of being selfish? Are you selfish in the bad side of selfishness? Or are you selfish in the way that you know that nobody touches your family member and goes free? Nobody touches your brother and go free. Nobody come to your land and touch your madman and go free. Nobody comes to your farm and rape and buy your farmers in the village and go free. Are you selfish in a way that you protect what belongs to you? Are you selfish in a way that you know your territory, you know your boundaries, you know where you're coming from, and you protect the integrity and you preserve what that is supposed to belong to you? Or are you selfish that when it comes to the community, you want to trample on everybody to make sure that you are the jagaban of the whole village, that you take everything that belongs to the poor masses, like your governors and your presidents and your African governments are doing? So what is for you your own division of selfish? How are you selfish? How selfish are you? My brother, the advice I will give you today is that no matter what you do in life, you have to be selfish. America people will stand up. Trump will stand up. He will tell you that it's America first. That is being selfish. It's not about other world. They are not thinking about you Africans. They are not thinking about you Chinese. They are not thinking about you in other parts of the world. They are thinking about how can they preserve whatever they have, whatever the legacy they are building, their economy for their children unborn. They will tell you America first. That is being selfish. And that selfishness in that context, they are trying to use it to tell you that they are going to build America first. They are going to make America #1 in the whole world. That is being selfish. So when we tell you Biafra first, what are we talking about? We are telling you that no matter what we do, we are going to work hard towards the restoration of this Biafra. It is about Biafra who verse. We don't care about what you do in your Janjaweed country. We don't care about your nomadic way of living. We want to enhance and provide for our people. We want to enhance the quality of the livelihood of our people. That is why we tell you that it's Biafra first. Then we ask you who verse. We want to make sure we protect our own. That is why we are selfish. Being selfish in this instance is being selfish on a positive way of being selfish. So how selfish are you? Are you the selfish one that wants to go to the village and kidnap and take everything, take people's land because you say you are in Europe, because you think you have fought some lawyers? Are you selfish in a way that you can manipulate justice system and make sure that you and your family can trample on other people's rights? Is that the kind of selfishness that you have? Or are you selfish and using your selfishness to protect your people, making sure that the Fulani Janjaweed Caliphate cannot come and Islamize your people and buy your sisters in the village, even though these people doesn't relate to you directly? Are you reaching out to help people, the poor people in your community? I'm not telling you to come to my community. You have to be selfish in your own community. Make sure you provide the basic things. If you have knowledge, impact it. If you have money, try to empower the youth. Make sure that they don't have to worship you. What kind of selfishness are you exhibiting? What kind of selfish lifestyle are you living? For me, I have decided to be selfish. Being selfish means it's me first. It's my family first. And it is my people first. Do you understand? So I might say, and I will say proudly, that I am selfish. So I am selfish on the positive side of life. How selfish are you? Drop comment on this comment section. Let us know. What kind of selfishness do you exhibit? Negative or positive? With that being said, thank you for listening. My name is Elvis, and welcome to Elvis.Nation. I'm out.